What's going on with my friends in YouTube land? It's been a few days, a little bit since I put my last video out. I have to get back to doing that more here. I tell you, I had to warm the van up. The last few days have been cold. We get a little cold weather here too, in the southeast. Not as cold as it is in some parts of the country. I tell you what, it's nuts. But it's supposed to warm back up in like 60s to 75 here for a few days in the week, so that's what we get here. I don't complain on that deal, I really don't. So anyway, like I said, I'm still getting a lot of music done here, doing a lot of that, trying to get ready for the first of the year, working on that. And then my plans on what I'm gonna do with the van here, I think, which I love this thing, but you know what my plans are. I'm still going to eventually have another travel vehicle or another van or something that's going to be very cool. But what I want to do is, on how I built this is when you got a lot tied up in what I want to do in this, is I'll probably just sell this, and then what I'm going to do is look to one or two things, as I've said in my last video. Probably search like a lot somewhere outside of the Charleston area here. It's very quiet, where they can't develop a lot of, they're developing a lot of housing in the Charleston area. It's a very, the growth here is just crazy. I mean, there's people moving in like crazy, man, and I just kind of want to be out of the way on that deal. And maybe I can get a tiny house built on there, and then what I can do is have everything there as a home base. Something a little bit easier for me than just buying another condo, because I just don't know if I want to do that. You know, I want to kind of have my own pad, somewhere, own place. It's covered, everything's done, paid for. And then put a little tiny house on it, everything, all the essentials you need on there, everything done. And then have a travel vehicle, like another van. I probably just start small, another van, and have that, and kind of work into it as time goes on. Figure out what I'm going to do. I tell you though, I love this cruising comfort air conditioning system. That might not be something I'm going to leave out of the next build. I believe I'll be splurging to get that cruising comfort, because that, man, I'm telling you what, it's so worth it. So it's just a big ordeal trying to get that condenser fan up the bottom of the van, but done it once, we can do it again. It's not really that hard, but we're gonna have something we can travel, and I think it'll be cool and much easier. It's very flexible, you know, and when I'm home and I've got an everyday driver, maybe one vehicle, just an everyday driver and a travel I can convert, or it may be two vehicles. I don't know, because I mean, I got two vehicles now that are paid for, but it's just what I've got tied up in this, I want to probably put towards and split the divvy and do that, and just do all that without spending any more money. So I think it'll be easier. I love this thing. The thing about it is, what I want to do is have a home base, and then go and have both, where I can do both. So it's either that, or I'm going back to maybe RV or something. We'll figure it out. I just don't know what I want to do right now, but we will figure that out. That'll be cool as can be. But other than that, all is well. So stuff I was thinking about the other day, I wanted to get on and talk about, and one of it's portable power. There's been a lot of talk about that here lately. It seems to be a big craze. People are really buying a lot of portable power, a lot of these units. And I'll talk about, I've said it before, what I use and what I love. I've talked a little bit about it, a little bit about that before, but I'll go into it further. That'll be the cool thing, because you know, if I do go the route and I'll get another travel vehicle, like another van, it's all gonna be like an all-in-one portable power system, where I can take it out and move it in. That's what is gonna be cool about that, is that it won't require as much, you know. And I start looking at that microwave's cool, and I've used it. It's big, you know. If I get a little microwave, something like a little 700 watt or something, just to heat oatmeal up in the morning, something simple and quick. I don't need anything outrageous. I didn't buy the convection oven thing there, but it's there. Now, the cool thing is that I can plug this thing into shore power and use it, and you know, and I can plug the electric heater in that shore power and use it a lot longer. With this, it starts getting to about, remember I talked about pulling current from, you know, these batteries. Is you've got to have enough battery bank for it to hold, start drawing current because it starts telling you there's no voltage input to keep up with it, and you really have to have enough capacity for discharge rate, as they call it. So be thinking about, you know, if you're going to build a van or get an RV, your battery bank is key, or you're going to be running a generator or whatever. There's a lot of cool opportunities out there and a lot of cool stuff. I've talked about some power systems like Lithionics and Volta. They put in these RVs like at Winnebago and these other companies. Those are killer systems. But solar does work. I mean, I know one person says she hates it, but just don't, you know, that's their preference, but they don't understand it. Solar works. It keeps things trickle charged, and it's worked amazingly in this van. I've never had a problem running out of power or anything. The only problem was when the battery was just cutting out and dying on me, and we had a problem with the battery itself, so we got that taken care of. And Ames replaced the battery, and it was amazing. It really was. It was so cool that it was. But one thing I can say though is I know I can build one of these, and I've done it. I think that's cool. I had amazing help. I can't say enough great things about my friend Clancy. I don't know how this thing would have turned out without his help. He was an amazing help on this deal. Oh my gosh. But be it that it may. We're a lot to think about here. It'll be a lot to think about. We'll go into some of that as time goes on. That we will. Hopefully I get myself in position to do some traveling this summer, and I will. Well, I would love to. I say I will. Let's see. I would hope in the next couple months they can lift everything and we'll be in good shape, but we shall see on that deal. We can do some traveling and figure it all out. It would be very cool. But anyway, I am going to get off here. I just want to get on and babble a little bit, check in. Not too much going on, but getting ready for the first of the year and making sure music is on par and make it happen. Absolutely want to make it happen. So I hope you guys are doing well. I would hope I might get on here before the first of the year for this next week. But if I don't, you guys have a great new year, and I know you will. And we'll hope for a better year in 2021. That is definitely going to be everybody's hopes. Anything better than what we've had in 2020. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm hopping off. I'm going to crash here for the night, and see you guys on the next video. I appreciate it. Take care. Bye.